of the place, so I don't think they've trapped him.
Right.
But what, you know.
Well, there's no signage up. There will be a trap, like a conibear trap, which is commonly used for trapping beaver, set up in or near the water. And we've heard in the news, or we get phone calls about cats and dogs being caught in the conibear traps and dying, like if they get caught around the neck, they can die. And there's no way for the community to know. So that's another thing. People are finding out about cat and dog fur. People are finding out about municipal trapping, normally by, after it's too late. But when people find out, the community is just totally outraged. And then they become very outspoken about it, which is fantastic.
And we'll let people know how they can get involved in your organization or help. But we're going to look at a couple of traps here.
Okay.
First of all, maybe we'll get Charlotte over here now, and you can explain the trap, and then we'll get Charlotte to help us out.
Sure. Just don't put your hand in anything yet. Both these are leg hold traps, and they have their steel jaws, and they're spring loaded, so they're very dangerous. And as you could see before, when I set them, I had to actually stand on them to set them because they're so strong. I can't do it with my hands.
Well, it was scary watching you even do that. It's like, please don't,
Well, I had a lot of practice and was well looked over as I was learning. But the fact is, these are used today to trap animals.
They're still used. They haven't
still used today.
been banned.
Absolutely. And although trapping numbers have plummeted in Canada in the 80s, we used to trap roughly 5 million animals every year. That number now has completely plummeted to less than 1 million, which is great, but it's still nearly 1 million
Still a
animals.
reality.
So this one here has this little thin piece of rubber on it. That's now what they're calling a padded trap, as if it's cozy and cushy and the animal will just love every second
And
of it.
nicer.
Exactly, more humane. But as you can see, the difference between these two traps, there's virtually none. When the animal is left in there for up to 3 days and 3 nights, writhing in pain and agony trying to escape it, it's not making a big difference.
So I think this is your...
So if you want to hold that at the very top, so yeah, exactly like that. And what you can do, why don't you go ahead and let's do this one.
Step on it?
Take from straight up, press down nice and hard on that pan right in the middle there.
It's quite an impact. It's incredible.
I know.
And try to get that out of there. Just give it a tug. Yeah, the force is enough to sometimes break the animal's leg, but that's the last thing that the trapper wants to have happen because
My heart's still pounding. Yeah.
it's after seeing it and after seeing all the videos, it just brings.
Yeah, still, I thought it wouldn't be effective on me this time, but so what about the other one?
Sure,
Well,
let's
see
set
how
that one
see if
too.
this one's any gentler.
The padded trap, yeah. Let's see what the padded does.
Seemed to even grab it tighter almost.
I know.
The
and
other one bounces more or something.
with these, they call them padded.
It's got a little piece of rubber in there, but it's still...
It's still so strong. And imagine there being that.
I guess not.
Imagine there being the foot in
Maybe
there.
extra.
So these two now, they have 2 springs on either side. But what
Thanks, Charlotte.
Thanks. What they've done now is added 2 more springs. So they've added this thin strip of synthetic material, and then they've added 2 more strings to double up on the power and the strength that they'll slam closed with.
So even though they've got the rubber, they want to make sure that the animal doesn't get away.
Exactly, exactly. And the only way for the animal to get away is to actually chew its own leg off. So with the force of these slamming closed, it could break skin and tendon, and as the animal struggles in there in BC for up to 3 days and 3 nights in the rain or, subject to all the other predators and the elements, they'll struggle to get out and twisting and writhing in any way they can. So ripping the bone or ripping the muscle and the tendons, and if they can, break the bone and escape. But
We're quickly running out of time. So how can people get a hold of you, get some information or help? Because you take volunteers and stuff.
We do volunteers, and we're totally funded by member donation. So to get a hold of us, you can call the office at 604-435-1850, or our website is www.banlegholdtraps.com, and our cat and dog website is dogcatfur.com to learn more about the cat and dog fur trade and what you can do to help.
Thank you very much for doing this.
Thanks for having me.